Hi, I'm Robbie Morris, Business Solutions Consultant for Kyocera. In this quick video, we're going to look at our workflow scanning solution, DM Connect, specifically a simple scan to folder workflow. Consider your average process. Typically, users scan to folder or scan to email, and then they come back to their desk to finish processing that document, which typically includes renaming it to something relevant and then putting it into a destination folder. These are all steps that I call post-scan processing. With DM Connect, our workflow scanning solution, we want to do those steps pre-scan. So before you scan a document, I want to know the name of the document and where it should be stored and any other actions I should do on your behalf. This means once you scan that document, you can walk away and you don't have to do any other tasks. Let me share my screen with you and we'll go through a quick example. First, I want to start with our scanning solutions guide. This is available in my solutions notebook. If you don't have access to it, please let me know. In this example, we're looking at the orange category. We want to store our scans in a server or a shared directory, not individual workstation. We want a consistent, repeatable process, a workflow. We're going to make the document text searchable using OCR. We're going to show the ability to browse on the panel of the device for our folder, as well as use a file name from a list. So, if we consider your typical process where you needed to store a document into client A, matter 2, typically, again, you would scan to folder, scan to email, have to rename this document, and then put it into this location. Using DM Connect, we can make this a little more efficient. When I launch the application, I'm immediately presented with my destination folders to choose from. This is the ability to browse folders from the panel of the device. I've already loaded a document in the feeder, so I'm going to choose Client A. Matter 2 is where I need to store this document. There are no more subfolders, so I press Next, and then I'm presented with a list of common document names. So if your organization deals with the same documents over and over, we simply select from a list, no need to type. We also do have the ability, seeing this plus icon, to do a one-off if necessary. I'm going to say this is a contract, press Next. I see my scan options. Notice this is locked as a searchable PDF, monochrome. We can change these options that are not in gray. We are scanning in duplex, two-sided, and we're going to use blank page removal to automatically extract the blank page of this document. I'm going to press Scan. We'll see the document being processed on the screen. It'll say page 1, then page 2 to the right of scanning now. And it returns to the destination folder. So if I have multiple items for the same client, I can put in a next document, press Next, change my name, and stay in this process until I'm completed. Here, I'm going to close the application because I'm done. Now, when I come back to my computer, I am in the folder for Client A, Matter 2, and here's the contract that I just scanned at 8:24, 3:29 p.m. If I double click to open this document, we'll see it's the standard lorem ipsum text. If I touch Control Find, and I'm going to type in QUIS, press Enter, notice that is highlighted in the document for me. So this becomes a searchable PDF at this point that we can now find this content and utilize it for searching purposes. It will also become searchable in Microsoft Windows. So here I can simply type that phrase and it'll search this entire directory for me. This has been a quick example using DM Connect as a workflow scanning solution, scanning to a folder with browsing, using file names from a list, as well as making a document text searchable. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.